and he had nothing but obviously glowing words to say about yourself. And well, how have you been coaching that new Count Aftermath then, Bishop Lamont?
Well, the new guys, they got to, to a certain extent, you got to fall into your own thing, and that's the toughest thing to do, is to really get a grip on what it is you're trying to do, and then you just build on it, I'm sitting and I'm watching Bishop Lamont right now, and I'm gathering all the information that I need in order to assist him in the best way I can, and that's just being honest and upfront about my ideas and what I think of the music, You couldn't be, you got to be a dope-ass nigga to come over here to this Aftermath camp. You can't be not good and be over here because it's real tough over here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, do you think he's
You
been...
gotta have some thick skin.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Do you think he's been? Do you think he was affected at all by the kind of? Because he admitted he kind of stood in awe. Things have happened so quickly for Bishop Lamont. He admitted this. That he stood in awe when he stands in the studio, with people like yourself, Dre, Eminem, Busta Rhymes, and he's there. I mean, did you see? I mean, what do you think of his reaction to being in that situation? I mean, do you think he coped well with that?
He's a humble guy. No, he's a humble guy. Bishop is a good guy. You need a lot more of those kind of people in this world, Fuck the rapping and shit. He's just a good dude. But, yeah, when I saw him, I know you could see he's a humble person. He's not a shy kind of guy. He lets his work, do the speaking for him. And he's a quiet cat. He listens. He's a good dude.
He is. He had no edge whatsoever. I mean, sometimes we have guests upon the show, and sometimes they do have a slight edge, kind of what you might call an industry edge. But just like you said, Bishop Lamont, perfect description, a normal guy, but very, very talented guy. Okay, let's talk about the key thing right now, which I know you're heavily involved with, D.O.C. How are things coming along with that album, to use a euphemism again? I mean, how are things progressing right at the moment?
Well, I guess the most that I can tell you is it's great.
Excellent. Right, next question. No. I mean, come on. We need the fans need a bit more than that. I mean, we spoke to Stat Quo. He said that there were 100 tracks laid down already. Is that true?
I don't know. I'm only concerned with the ones I'm writing to.
So obviously,
and that number is not that high. But Dre works 24/7. So that might be a lot more than that even.
All right. So is that all you're going to reveal? That it's great?
All I can tell you, all I can say is it's great. And, it's a throwback to when everything was real good, but it's like a millennium version of it. It's really good shit. It's good shit. I'm proud of it.
All right, cool. And what are we looking at then? What are the fans looking at? They're looking at 2008 release on this then?
Yeah. I would say that you should start getting, early 2008, you should start hearing stuff.
All right, cool. Right, flipping back.
But that's me. Those are my guesstimations.
Right.
I don't even know if I've been licensed to do any talking about D.O.C.
All right, no problem. So there's no chance of you conferencing in Dre into the conversation then, and perhaps we talk about the album with himself, no?
Nah, man. When that guy gets ready to talk, you'll know it.
All right, cool. Worth a shot. Let's talk about your own music. 2003 then. A lot of time had passed then since the debut. Of course, you had the other albums along the way. 2003, a more recent release. D.O.C., however you want to pronounce it. D.O.C. came out. Now, people are kind of saying it's more of a compilation than a solo release. I mean, what were your aims with that record in 2003?
Well, you know what? It really was a compilation record, sort of in the old chronic, tradition. But it was rough to finish it because I was going through a lot of weird shit back during those on that record I was very uh, supportive of, and I thought all those young guys had the key to make it to the next level. Even Dre. Because one of the guys, 6'2", ended up on his 2001 record. But, I was, like I said, he was the craziest time back then. And I couldn't let that shit stay in the past.
We didn't want to bring up, the past. We thought it was irrelevant, really, because it's about the here and now. It'll always be remembered. I mean, I know there's all the issues about your kind of relationship with Dre, or relationship with kind of the industry, which involved Dr. Dre, more importantly. And there are other things, of course, very massive life-changing events that happened to yourself. I think they're documented. We didn't want to really kind of rake them up, but I think the true fans out there are aware of these sort of things. But
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just to touch upon, obviously, one of the points which people and all your fans out there, people that have seen your contribution and your music. Let's talk about the incident that kind of changed everything, because I don't know too much. I don't know too much about it. That's the only reason why I'm asking you about this, because I've never really known too much about this incident. I know there was an incident, and it kind of involved a very kind of potentially tragic event. Just break that down. What exactly happened? Because there's a lot of stories out there.
Oh, man, it was some terrible shit. It was really just a car accident, a massive one. Shortly after the release of my first record. And it took away my voice. So, performing was out of the question, from that point. And it was a tough thing to deal with. But, after all of this time, it's been almost 20 years. And it feels good enough now that I can contribute the way I used to and feel good about it.
Yeah.
Me and Dr. Dre and I actually figured out a way to do another D.O.C. record, and we are seriously talking about starting it after we finish the Detox record.
Okay, that's brilliant news. Yeah, that's real dope. Yeah, I mean, it goes without saying, the key thing to any rapper, to any artist, and a dope rapper as well. And without kind of putting the finger on the spot too much, I mean, you are and you were incredible, and I think part of your success obviously was the delivery, like any good MC. So that must have been an absolute massive blow for this to happen.
It was terrible. It was a cold piece, And I still wish that I could have my shit back today. But I'm not 100% positive that I can have it back today, But there's a time and a place for everything, and I'm really seriously considering looking into those things. Like I say, after I get this detox thing out of the way and start messing around with another D.O.C. record, I might go see what it would take to have my voice back.
All right, well, God willing, man, God willing. I mean, that'd be if it's meant to happen, it'll happen, and that'd be a real dope thing to a new D.O.C. album, and with the
wouldn't it though?
Yeah, definitely it would.
Oh my God, we'd show these kids how to rap, kid.
Oh man, definitely. I think people, it would. I think it would be a monumental thing, and let's just hope, man. Just fingers crossed, God willing, that everything will come into place if it's meant to be, and you'll be able to do it just like you want to do it.
Wouldn't that be a story?
Yeah, definitely. So all the best. We all hope that that does come together. Talk about some of the your proteges. I mean, 6'2", Cadillac Seville, El Dorado. Do you want to just spread a little spotlight on those artists that you were dealing with? Obviously, more importantly, on the 2003 D.O.C. album.